Man.
With the cow on it. She got the Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's what it
but
is.
I had to, I gotta go, I have to, take that shit from, like I said, I gotta go, get my bezel bigger, because the chain I got is a 20 millimeter. It ain't gonna fit it.
So we live on Twitch, Fanbase, Tag, Big O, Apple, Spotify, Facebook, Pandora.
Everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. And Fanbase. Okay. Put that one like that. Scoot over a little bit more.
Right here?
Yeah.
All
Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I told you this is gonna be.
I don't think that you trying to get close to me to hit on me. You trying to get close to the couch. Shit. All right. If you need to play the live, if you wanted to go live on your phone, if you wanted to, you could set it right here if you want.
I don't have Facebook app.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all, without further ado, we gonna go ahead and get it popping. Oh, wait, let me see. I know what I'm missing. There we go. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Pew pew.
Facts. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we live on Big O. I see y'all. See the makeup? Flawless. Don't play with me. You like, wait a minute, what? Y'all, without further ado, we gonna go ahead and get it popping today.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no limits.
That's hard.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
Period. But y'all, we gonna play one song and we gonna jump right into the interview. I got P Nice on the motherfucking couch, all the way from Tulsa.
No, hold on. I'm from Turley. I ain't from Tulsa.
Oh. So,
But it could be the same.
Turley ain't in Tulsa?
It's like, how can I say this? It wouldn't be Norman. What's between Norman and Oklahoma City?
Chase hoes, bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke 'cause they know.
Oh shit, I ain't doing my research.
We really so it ain't much they can talk about. They be and they feeling so it's a lot of shit they lie about. But they never say it to my face, that's what I'm not about. But if I make one call, they be here choking you out. So it be better to stay quiet, don't be running your mouth. I hit the road and double back and put it right on the shelf. Smoke clear, I got that fire and they be selling itself. Yeah, fiend calling, I'm the one that can help. Got me a new car, right a new song. Yeah, honey, I'm getting money, so the thing on me. I hitting hard, but they won't stop me. I'm pushing off and you won't spot me. You're Superman, 'cause you ain't like me. Shout out to all the realest motherfuckers that's out there. All the ladies that celebrate Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
I don't fuck with mine, so I don't celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I say Happy Mother's Day to her. Okay, and then everybody else.
So why is Mother's Day more out there than Father's Day is?
Not for me.
I mean, probably not for you, but
okay.
You know.
I don't fuck with my father either.
Damn, you fuck with your people.
No, they just don't me when I'm here. I don't fuck with them because of them. My wife said hi. him and Hell of a did this.
That shit's hard. No, listen, when I heard that was like, I thought that shit was like a song off the radio. I thought that was just like you know, like when podcasts start, you might hear somebody play Ice or Vezo or some shit like that. I thought that was one of those.
Oh, wow.
To know that that's you are talented than a motherfucker.
Thank you. I honestly, when I do interviews, I try to separate my music from my podcast. I play my music, but I don't just go like, yo, I know you're going to be on the couch, but I want you to check my music out. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that shit actually hard as fuck.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have never thought I was walking into that. This is my opinion.
That's what's up. Now, first of all, can you tell everybody where you from and who you are?
All right, let's just say this to someone I love.
Okay.
P Nice, PNP, you know, Tulsa, Oklahoma, but Turley by extension. That's how I say it.
There we go. Because I was about to say, come on now, Tulsa.
But that's part of the reason they don't like me, because I don't.
You don't
rep it.
Okay, you rep Turley.
Yeah, like I done been on radio stations in Houston. Like I dropped the album on the biggest radio station in Houston 4 years ago. And I never mentioned Tulsa.
You was like, I'm from Turley.
Yeah, I'm from Turley. That's what made me. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got to understand. That's what you from is what make you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even move like a Tulsa nigga. So, like, it's like, I've been places that knew Tulsa people, and they like, it ain't no way you're from Tulsa. I'm like, yeah, you right. You got a point. I come from
You got a point.
Yeah.
Came
So
from
it's
Turley.
Yeah.
Up the street. Actually,
Exactly.
It's pretty much the same.
No, it's not the same. But we can get into it. It ain't the same. It's not. It's like...
I stayed in Turley.
Yeah, there's nothing like Tulsa. That's like really a place where you really learn survival. And it's no... Like, you have to go to Tulsa to go grocery shop. You have to go to Tulsa to go to school. You have to go... See, and you got to understand this. Like, how old were you when you lived in Turley?
14, 15.
So did you ride the bus to school? Or did your people take you to school?
I walked.
You walked. All right. You seen how they'll rag on motherfuckers that ride the bus from Turley. You see how they treated motherfuckers that was from Turley. So it's a cultural difference. Nigga, you from Turley. You ride the Turley bus. So
they did say that.
Now you see why it's a difference.
Yeah.
Now don't try to...
Because, because y'all was bullied. That's the reason why it's a difference.
Yeah, but... so don't think that I'm about to stop this shit now all of a sudden because of what we grown. Like I don't forget it wasn't even about me.
Okay.
But the little white kids from Scottsdale trailer park that they were
right,
talk
but you
shit
still
about.
holding on to the past.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never stop tripping over that. That's forever.
It's forever up. Now, what all do you do?
Rap. Entrepreneur, got a couple businesses.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am smoking rose and hemp.
And I got that, music, entertainment. I actually was gonna start me a podcast, but
what stops you?
Nah, just I fucked up.
I love it. I'm telling you, this is what I always say when people say I was about to start a podcast. Fucking start it.
Yeah, nah. What happened was it just a lot of shit started happening. And it's like, when I got bullshit going on, I have to be respectful with the people that I'm partnering with. So I just told him, like, hey, bro, look, you just gonna have to fall back for a little bit because this shit about to get out of hand because I'm about to take it somewhere. Like, right before all that shit took off, I said, bro, I'm about to do some more crazy shit. Right. I don't know if your people want you associated with the bullshit I got going on. Yeah, so.
Okay, so you be into some bullshit.
Yeah, because I put it in their face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you consider yourself the controversy king?
Nah. Because it ain't controversy. It's just being a real ass nigga. Like,
to other people, it's controversy. To other people, it's like, man, he always into some shit. Like, that's controversy.
Not really, because like I'm getting into it with motherfuckers who don't even have a job. Like, I'm talking about like these is like the people on the internet. How can I say this? Like, you know, the people on the internet that live in like, you'll be arguing with a troll from like fucking Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa.
Right.
But they live the same ways as niggas in Des Moines, but they in Tulsa. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm arguing with niggas with no job. They don't even take care of their kids. They with no morals or principle. So to me, it's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had one controversy thing like years ago, but other than that, the rest of that shit is just me keeping it 100 about what motherfuckers is and ain't doing. Yeah.
Do you fear anybody in Tulsa or from Tulsa?
Hell no.
Or from Turley?
Nah, because I have the right to defend myself under any circumstance. So, like, sometimes I go places hoping somebody try me. Like, I mean,
Really?
yeah, like, I go buy a little ass chain. Like, I would put this on a thin ass chain just so somebody try to snatch it. Like, because they can't yank this shit off. You can't yank, you gonna take my neck. They know, like, you can look at this like, ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get that off of this. I ain't gonna be able to get that off. Mm-hmm. But if I got like a little rope on it, they might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so that's the way I might troll though. Mm-hmm. Or I'll be in the club, I'll take my chain off and I'm like this in the club.
Like, come get it.
Yeah, like, pocket handful of money, about handful of money, I'm going like this.
Petty, like, this, like, come on. Like, what if you with your woman?
I don't have no woman.
What if you had a woman, you was with her? You put her in a situation.
Nah, because...
Matter of fact, even your boys, if you with your boys, which you probably, I don't know how big your circle is.
Nah, because it's like this. You got to realize this. Like, when I go to... A lot of functions I go to, I can't believe I'm saying this on camera, but I'm packing. Like, I got a gun on me.
He said, I can't believe I'm saying this on camera.
I can't believe it. But look, I got my registered firearm on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like, I'm going to give y'all some game. Like, a lot of these clubs, if they don't have a sign that say they don't allow weapons, they can't tell you that you can't have a weapon. By law. If you knew that, it would save a lot of people's lives.
Okay.
Honestly. So, yeah, I don't be worried about it.
Shout out to DeLeon, I see you.
Yeah, I don't be worried about him.
I see you.
I don't be worried about him.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, to me, that's being an instigator. It's like...
Yeah, it's like I antagonize. That's what I do. I'm not a troll. I'm a antagonizer.
Oh, okay. So you're an earth disturber. See, in prison, what they would call me is an earth disturber. I used to do that.
Yeah, antagonize.
Purposely. Like, I want you to fight me so I can be out here with your woman.
You know what I'm saying?
You in there
yeah.
in fear of, she out there fucking her. Yeah.
Yeah, I antagonize.
Okay, so you're an earth disturber. I get it. I 100% get that.
Yeah.
But how old are you?
34.
And you're still an earth disturber?
Yeah.
He said it. Probably.
I'm in my prime.
Like, in your prime.
I'm in my fucking prime. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want to be married? Do you want to have a wife?
I mean, I was fucking with somebody that I really cared about. Like, I really did love her.
And what happened?
She sent me to jail, so it was like...
Okay, you still love her? You forgive her? Could you make it work?
I'm always love her. I forgave her with the... I went to jail. I laughed about it. Like, damn, these motherfuckers really came to my house. And that's like when the cameraman was on there talking about I'm fighting the case, that's what he was talking about. But he, like, lied about it. There wasn't no trash can getting thrown through no window. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, crazy. Like, it just happened.
Do you have an issue with black women?
No, I love black women. Y'all the only queens. Like, I'm going to say this for everybody that's listening.
Okay.
A black woman that's operating in her true nature is the best woman in the world. I don't care what nobody is telling y'all. Because, like, it's like this. Like, as a man, you only going to fall in love one time. And everything else will be based off of that one time you was in love. And that's how you're going to try to mold and grow your woman into that you fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? So, us as black men, the first woman we could have ever loved was our mother. You know what I'm saying? So, any nigga out there talking about, I don't like black women and black ain't this, they're lying. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely lying. Right.
Now, you made a post one time that you'll pick Paris Hilton over Michelle Obama.
Yeah, on some pimp shit. Like, yeah. I was a, what's the word I'm looking for? I was a Peckerwood pimp. Like, I ain't never pimp on no black woman. Like, only white woman.
That's a racial slur.
Yeah, I know. But I'm being honest. Want me to be real about it? Or you want
okay.
Nobody don't judge her.
I was just asking a question.
That was straight me. Don't judge
so
her.
your people just really just be like, oh, yeah, that's me, yeah. You say that to them?
Oh, the white woman?
The Americans, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so P in your name stands for?
P Nice. This is P Nice pimping. This is the second generation.
No, you said pimping though, like
what?
Like a movie or like?
Nah, it's just a lifestyle. Like, you know,
okay,
just a lifestyle.
So it's just like a way that you
like
just dress.
Everything a drug dealer mold theyself about came from pimps. Pimps was out here before drug dealers. Drug dealers fucked up the whole game. If you really want to be technical about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, So that's how you gotta look at this shit. They was the niggas in the tracksuits, the mink coats, the jury. They was the first ones doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then when
So
drugs,
you be out here with your furs and your...
Yeah, I wear a fur coat in the summertime. Like, I don't give a
Oh, wow.
No shirt on.
So you really peanuts.
I can't went to Poe like last year with fur coat on, no shirt on, chains on, pants sagging so you see Versace.
Bobby Brown in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, would there ever be a woman that you've ever dated that would ever say that you put your hands on them physically?
Nah, probably my ex-wife, but
Okay.
I like she taught me how. She made me grow up though. You know what I'm saying? Like with her, I dealt with emotions that I never experienced before. Like I never, you know what I'm saying? I was a young ass nigga, like 23, and she's 10 years older than me. So you know what I'm saying? So like I was dealing with certain emotions, but I ain't never just flat out beat a woman or nothing like that. I might have mushed her head or some shit like you got me fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I was raised by a woman, so it's like
Right.
I could never see myself putting my hands on her.
What's been your longest relationship?
I dealt with somebody. I mean, the woman I married, I dealt with her for what, 5 years.
Okay.
I mean, we still chop it up to this day. If you want to technically make it like that.
Are y'all legally divorced?
Hell yeah, we was divorced after like a month.
Oh. Okay. After a month of being married?
Yeah. I was too immature. I was 23. She was 33. What could I have really done for?
Then why get married?
Because we loved each other, but at the end of the day, I had a lot of growing up to do. Like when anybody that's dating somebody in the age gap, you have to be willing to put that time in and help that person understand who they are. Like it ain't even about being in a like boyfriend. Like I'm not into the typical this my girlfriend. Like everything is a relationship to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So everything from brotherhood, sisterhood, all that shit is a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna deal with a person forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And depending on your connections and energy is how long you're gonna be around them.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you say your energy is? Like, what type of energy would you say?
I'm lit. Like, I'm lit.
That nigga said I'm lit.
I'm lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm the nigga standing on tables, tripping. Like,
wait a minute. But that's lit to you? It's just jumping on tables?
I'm just lit all around. Like, I'm
What is
fun.
you doing on tables anyway?
Like, turned up. Don't let Ice Revezo, Pizzi, D-Lo come on. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so you a club type person. You like to go out.
Yeah.
You like to be seen.
I like
What's
to
your zodiac
celebrate.
sign?
Capricorn. I like to celebrate.
Y'all be capping a lot though.
What they be capping about? Hold on, what?
Yeah.
You know some Capricorn? What they lie about?
Okay, we're going to get into a couple of yours that I done heard about, but we're going to keep it going.
All right, come on, let's get to it.
Now, there was a rumor circulating around that you was on a DL.
They only saying that because of this shit with Booch. That was never a rumor until I fucking looked out for Kanai. And I feel like with that, I broke a barrier in Oklahoma. See, a lot of people, they don't pay attention to the shit that I do. Like, but outside of the bullshit, is real shit going on. So, like, it's a barrier in Oklahoma. Like, you go look Detroit right now. You got the east side and west side. Niggas done died. Hundreds and thousands of people done died over this east and west side beef in Detroit. Them niggas came together, right? But despite grandparents being killed by each other, like, this shit been going on for way before Big Meech's time. The east and west will beef. I think it's 6 Mile. I don't know the dynamics of it, right? So what I basically did was I looked out for somebody that should show people, like, it don't matter what the person is or where they from. Like, we can all come together and really make something stand for our city. You know what I'm saying? Like, now look at him. He's doing crazy numbers. He just about to drop a video. He about to be really having his foot on niggas' throats for a while. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta just being a part of that was cool. It was a wonderful thing for me. Like, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Can't no nigga say I ever touched them or they ever touched me. And I'm gonna say this on live. Like, I've been in places, Atlanta, where gay people or people of that caliber would try to hit on me. I don't disrespect them. I'll fuck you up. I don't do nothing. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't get down like that. I appreciate it if you can come at me like that with all due respect. Because everybody deserves their respect. So that's what that shit really about.
That was very sweet of you, you know.
Yeah, that's just...
My community really appreciates that.
Yeah, because, like, at the end of the day, we all people.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? We all people. And if we going to treat... It's like this, like, if I'm going to treat a person in that community like that, like, I got a career in aero systems. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of black men don't work. Yeah. So what if they wanted to say, I don't want to hire him because he black? They'll be just the same as the nigga that don't want to use the bathroom after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to look at that shit. Like,
no, that's real.
You got to be comfortable within yourself. Like, you got to know yourself. Like, I think that every man that get intimidated by that is because deep down, like, they don't know.
Yeah, deep down they want to suck some dang-a-line.
Yeah, they don't know.
Nah, that's some real shit. Now, a lot of people would say that you're a clout chaser.
I mean,
how you feel about that?
Who has clout? I mean, the people I'm getting into it with, like, where's the clout at? Like you gotta understand. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Okay.
I'm from Oklahoma. Ain't like you can't really name somebody that just put this motherfucker on the map and blew it up. So all of us is trying to get there. Everybody's chasing after the same position.
That's true.
So I don't think that's clout chasing. I mean, the thing about it is this: see, you don't like if you. When's the last time you like stayed in Tulsa?
In 2021.
2021. All right, so like I'm the dude who in the club, you know what I'm saying? On all the bitches, I can show you message. Like while we on live, I might just do it. But I can show fucking messages from bitches tripping. Like this ain't even my girl. Like I don't even no relation with this woman. She just got my number. Will text me. You got me fucked up. I heard you was downtown on bitches and like, is you delusional?
Like you was together with her.
Yeah, so like that's okay. I don't call myself a clout chaser.
So you a ladies man?
Yeah. I love women. You know, sometimes I just want to talk to a woman to help her better herself. Like,
okay. Maybe
that's my problem. Maybe that's why I don't have a girlfriend. Like, maybe that's it.
Yeah, you always trying to better everybody. You putting that cape on, Mr.
Nah,
Nice.
it ain't a cape. You just giving them advice. I ain't paying everybody bills. I ain't doing that.
Okay.
It's only one chick in the town can say
that you paying their bills.
Nah, they got anything out of me. The rest of them will swear up and down like, yeah, girl, he gave me $30. Like, I mean, that's what you say saving. I mean.
Okay, making it rain on these hoes.
Nah.
Now, are you the person that you say that you are in your music?
Yeah. Through and through.
Really?
Yeah, let's get to it. I know you did your. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I am that person in my music. Because you got to realize something. Like when I first started rapping, like I think I did a song and it was like motherfuckers from prison. Like I got things that stand behind my name, so it's like I can't be no corny ass nigga. I can't go out there like you ain't never heard me say on the set or I'm from a gang in any of my music. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers really know me, and everybody got to answer. Somebody got to answer to, and you ain't bigger than the program. I don't care who you think you are. You never bigger than the program.
Right.
So I don't come from that. Like I got family members that's gang bangers, all that, but that was never me. So I never put that out there. So everything I rap about is
okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and Wednesdays from 9:30 8 Central Time. And if you follow me and you know what I'm saying, you know that I be doing special episodes on the weekends because I'm real flexible. You know what I'm saying? All I do is my music and my podcast, so I pretty much have time. So make sure you follow my guests on all social media, PNP Nice on Facebook. What's your Instagram, same, isn't it?
Nah, that Instagram got deleted.
What's your Instagram?
PNP Pimpin'.
Oh, okay, Mr. Pimpin'.
On Instagram.
All right. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, fan base, like, tagged. Also Twitched. I'm on everything. Make sure you stream, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, THA, Real JANELL, and the .com, THA, Couch.com, and THA, Real JANELL.com. Period. let's get back into it. Now, what was your issue with June?
Gang Tie June?
Yeah.
I never had an issue with him. It was quarantine. You know, motherfuckers was bored. I was at the time. It was a couple rappers that I knew like from the streets and shit, just around the way. You feel what I'm saying?
So that he used to be your best friend.
Nah, I don't even know June. Like if I seen him, I would probably recognize him because of like you see him on social media. But like prior to that post, if I see him, I wouldn't even know who he was. But like it was quarantine, and I was already on like 7, 8 other rap niggas' head, like calling them out. Like nigga used to be in band in high school, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I mean, I wasn't that good of a rapper at the time. I wasn't that good at a rapper at the time, and it took me to become a good rapper and established rapper to understand why them niggas didn't want to do music with me at the time, because it didn't make sense for them. And I didn't understand it at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm going at these niggas though, and they just like, well, you ain't never said nothing about him. So I'm like, who is he? So I go look at a couple videos, and that's how all that came about. But every artist from Oklahoma, I buy their album. Like I go on iTunes, download it, all that shit. They got merchandise, I buy it. Like I support them. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So you know all his music.
Nah, I don't know. I buy the album. I don't even go listen to it. It's the support. Like we gotta support our own.
Right.
Like when I'm driving down the street in Tulsa, you on the corner selling T-shirts. Like I'm going buy a T-shirt. It's because even if I never wear it, I might say, hey, give this to the next person for free.
Right.
The next person buy one, give them 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, it was, but Tulsa, see, the thing about it was this. Tulsa wanted that. Tulsa needed that.
Oh, they needed it.
Yeah, they needed it. See, sometimes, like, have you ever gotten to it with somebody, pull up the fight, and out of nowhere, a whole bunch of people is behind you, like, and you like, I don't even know these motherfuckers, but they just don't like this motherfucker. So they really, now they got an excuse to say, this is why I don't like you.
Right.
I can't say I don't like you because you fly and you this and that, you do all this. Nah, I don't like you because you picking on him, so what's up? Like, that's what that was. It was never about him. It was about the people outside of the situation.
Well, what happened at Quit Trip?
Nothing. That shit is a myth. You got to be talking about 31st and Mingo when it was like 5 niggas in a car. Just look at it like this. It was 5 niggas in a car at a convenience store. I walk out the store. This was 2020. I walk out the store. I see all 5 of these niggas, right? In my head, I do have I have a firearm on me that is not legal.
Right, at the time.
I do anything with this gun at a convenience store on camera, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
And anything that is on this is going to be linked to me. I can't go tell where I got it from or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I have to go stand on it and really do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So they said, hey, what's your name? You PP? I said, nah, I kept walking. They on their phones talking shit. Nah, because look, check it out.
I'm talking about some scary shit.
Check it out. If me and 4 of my niggas see a nigga that's been talking shit about one of us, we ain't even gonna ask you, is you?
Cause I'm gonna know.
It ain't that we gonna know. Like, you're gonna know that we tripping. Yeah. Like, you gonna be like, damn, I need to leave these niggas alone. Like, you gonna probably be in the hospital or something. So when they asked me, I kept walking. Like, it's a video. They said, hey, you PP? I looked, I kept walking. I see 5 niggas. One nigga got a gun hanging off his shirt over the gun. So I already know what this is about to. I already know what this is about to turn into. So I just kept walking. Like, I just kept going, got in my car, and went about my business. I recognize, like, it's not about being, see, people got to understand this. Recognizing, like, if you don't recognize fear, then you're going to put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Right.
Like, it's not fear that you're afraid of this dude, but you could be afraid of the outcome of a situation. Like, am I really ready to kill somebody? Am I really ready to go to the penitentiary? Because I know I'm not, by law, I'm not carrying the things I need to have to do this legally. Like, you gotta think if you got shit to lose. So, like, even if them niggas would have jumped me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd have gave them niggas more respect if they'd have jumped me. Like, they literally said, hey, you PP? And I said, I kept walking. By the time, my car is parked right next to theirs. Remind you, my car is parked right next to theirs.
So you go by PP or they?
No, that's what I used to go. No, that's what my childhood, my daddy named me that, Pimpin' Paul. That's what was my name as a child. So, like.
So then why you didn't say I'm PP?
Why I didn't say it? because I already knew what it was gonna turn out to. Okay. And I know if these niggas was really like that, y'all know who I am. Like, I'm one of a kind. Like, everybody knew what the fuck I was. That's why you asked. But instead of, my car's like right at your wall and they car right here. Mm-hmm. Them niggas is two niggas sitting on the car. One is in the West End. Like, yeah, nigga, you PP. I'm like, nah. He said, yeah, leave my little cousin June alone. And you can see the other niggas on their phone talking shit. Like, I know that this is some social media shit. And I'm like, I ain't even gonna, just keep going.
You gonna keep smart. It P and keep it going.
Yeah, I was gonna keep it going. But I've never ran into June. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shit like that. It ain't never been a problem. Like, I know people that live on that block. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If it was a problem, like, that shit could have been just like any other problem I have. Mm-hmm. Like, it's been niggas that stole from me and I didn't ran up in their house and fucked up their whole house and nothing happened to me. Like, you don't get to do the shit that I do on the internet and no consequences if you a lame ass nigga. Like, niggas is gonna push up on you. Niggas is gonna press. I mean, am I right or wrong? Like, be realistic. If you not that, niggas is gonna fuck you up when they see you. Mm-hmm. And that's the honest.
Are they gonna try?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you found yourself as a man? Are you awakened?
Yeah, I've been awoke since I was. Honestly, I shouldn't even be here right now. Like, I should have been dead at 9 years old. My grandpa dropped me off. That's why I live life the way I do it now. Mm-hmm. Anybody that have known me since Gilcrease 5th grade all the way up to now, no, like, he's always been like that. Like, if you meet people that they like, y'all just don't know him. He's been like that. I was in my 4th grade, summer going into the 5th grade. My mama and daddy was in the penitentiary. My grandpa was taking me to basketball practice. Mm-hmm. I had a jacket on, like a big jacket. No, it wasn't even. It was like wintertime. Had a big jacket on, and you keep your hands in your sleeves. And when you cold as a kid, you don't let your fingers come out the sleeve. Mm-hmm. And he closed the door. I mean, I got out for practice. All right, Grandpa. He had the music playing. He was in there with a female. He closed the door. My jacket got caught on the door. Mm-hmm. He drugged me from the Dream Center all the way to. All the way to Elkhart. My face was this close to a tire. Like, the whole way. Like, I'm not even recognizing fear as a child, not even understanding that if I get this close, I'm dead. Yeah. Like, that's a true story. So, like, from that moment forward, I always understood, like, I probably couldn't have not been here today. So, like, I live it to the fullest. I do things, I take risks and do the things like that. So,
what did that do for your mental health, knowing that you had both your parents in the penitentiary?
How that shit fuck you up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit fuck you up. You have to grow up you have to become a man young. You know what I'm saying? I see people all the time that raise their kids and they say, he's a little boy. Like, you can't even talk to them like that. You have to, like, I had to grow up and be a man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Luckily, my mama had a sister that took me in, you know what I'm saying, and raised me and taught me discipline, but I had to still be a man at a young age. You feel what I'm saying? I had to be a man at a young age because that's when I learned that, yes, I come from a family, like, anybody know my family is dope as hell, successful, multiple successful individuals, but outside of that household, when you cross that street and you going to school, basketball practice, or party, or anything, you have to be able to stand up for yourself. Mm-hmm. And I had to become a man at a young age. So, like, that's what that was, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you feel like if your parents was there for you or there in your life more as a child, that you would be different today?
Honestly, and I'm gonna say this, and it's real fucked up. My parents went to the penitentiary, so I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? They took penitentiary chances, and I had an understanding that when both my parents went to jail was because they was trying to provide. They went to jail separate times. They was trying to provide a life for me that they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So I understood that. You feel me? Like, your average kid on a Saturday play basketball or football or went over a friend's house. I was getting on the bus going to Eddie Warriors to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm on the bus. I got a cousin. She's older than me. She's about 18. But she's responsible for all of us that's on this bus together as a family. Like, and these things you seeing as a child, and like your typical niggas didn't get to do that. Yeah. You go ask anybody that went to my road with me, like, I was selling weed in the 7th grade. Yeah. Like, I was selling weed to nigga McLean. I really, all the shit that I talk about, like, this shit is real life. Like, these are people on the internet who don't know me. They don't know these things. Like, in 8th grade, I was so petty. The chick I wanted to go to the prom with wouldn't go with me, so I got prom canceled by popping the firecracker in the hallway. Anybody that went to my road with me would tell you that happened.
I'm not about to play with you.
It's the truth. I lit a fucking festival ball that popped 4 times. Lit 2 of them in the hallway at lunch. And the fire marshals had to come in and all that shit, and they canceled our prom because of that, because of this chick wouldn't go to prom
laughing
with
because when I kept saying I was bad in McLean, man, my teacher used to make me so mad. I said firecrackers right whenever he opened his books. That shit started blowing in his face. It was like, oof, oof, oof. And I lit his book on fire. I was just like, shit. Yeah. I ain't never really heard nobody say they lit firecrackers in the school.
Nah, I lit it. Anybody that went to my road.
I went to Foster and that man.
And I'm class of 2009, so you go ask Guns, you go ask anybody that went to that fucking school, and they gonna say, I remember that nigga Guns set a firecracker off at school and they canceled prom. And nobody ever knew why I did it. And I'm just now telling the world. It's because I wanted to go to prom with somebody and she wanted to go with her boyfriend. So I said, all right, ain't nobody going to prom.
I'm not about to play with you. Wow. Do you have kids yourself?
No, I ain't got no kids. I ain't never even had unprotected sex a day in my life.
Really?
Yeah, because I always had awareness. Like, I went at Gilcrease in the 5th grade. They
I'm like, really?
No, listen, in the 5th grade, they set us in the auditorium and told us about AIDS and HIV. Like, so from, this was fucking 6th, 7th grade. Like, I always knew to have a condom. Then it became just, I look up, I'm 24 with no kids. All right, then. Now I look up, I'm 34 with no kids. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, not one.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I'm going to definitely have a kid.
Okay, how many you want?
I'm gonna have about 2, a boy and a girl. Hopefully, okay. God willing, a boy and a girl.
Okay. Now, did y'all ever get a chance to start your nonprofit jukebox little thing for the kids?
The jukebox?
Y'all said something about a jukebox joint or juke joint
for
the kids.
Nah, I couldn't get the permits for it. So.
Yeah. You know, and surprisingly, it's harder to start a nonprofit.
Yeah, I mean, I still have that nonprofit. It's just when it came time to do the actual business. Like, I even had donators and everything. Community Christ was going to pay for it. But I couldn't get the permits. They wouldn't approve it. I was going to do it in Northridge. That was like 16 or some shit like that. Yeah.
Do you still do stuff for the homeless? I know you was talking about that.
Yeah, but it's certain shit you just don't. Just look at it like this. If you were homeless, and you ain't ate in 4 days, and a motherfucker come down there with a sandwich in his hand, but the only way you can take this sandwich is to let him put you on camera. How would you feel about that? I don't glorify shit like that. People don't understand this, and I'm gonna say this for the world. You don't get rewards for being a real nigga. Like anybody that's doing shit with a camera, with a camera in their hand, they not doing it out the genuineness of their heart. You feel what I'm saying? So, when I feed the homeless, you know what I'm saying? I might pay a chef or somebody to cook up like 100 basic ass plates. Like, it ain't even got to be nothing extravagant. It's just a hot meal. Yeah. And I go down there and just pull them out my trunk. Hey, you hungry? You hungry? You hungry? Like, I don't go through the whole downtown. I go to where the shelter is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
That's dope. Yeah. I mean, I heard that in one of your interviews, and I was just like,
because I was one of them at a point in time. See, a lot of people don't know this. Like, you know what I'm saying? After my life, like, I lost. Like, I went to jail for domestic, got evicted, lost my job and shit. I was so ashamed of what I had became. I didn't go around my family, which I knew my mama I could have went to my mama's house. But as a man, I felt like I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't go be a burden on my mama at 20-some years old because I made bad choices. Like, I was in a shelter for like a month and a half. So these is people, when I go down there, these is people that I understand and I know these people. These people rooting for me. Yeah. They remember me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like that.
That's real. Now, I don't know if you listen to June or not, but have you heard the Family Feud, like, little script thing that they did before the song?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you say that?
I wanted to know if it was about you. I was like, 5 niggas in the car.
Did
he make any music about you?
I mean, I didn't heard people were sending me stuff.
Was Otis about you?
Yeah, I think Otis was about me.
Okay.
And, you know, like, but like, see, that's when I realized how much of an influence I was.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when that shit was going on, to see the whole Tulsa come together for this track video shoot was like amazing to me. Like no, just think like
this nigga
the whole like I'm talking about. You got kids a part of foundations that I donate to is out there talking shit about me. like look listen, I didn't take my donation back. I just didn't donate moving forward.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like that's how you gotta look at this shit.
That's
like
wild.
why you say it's wild? What's wild?
It's just wild that, you know, motherfuckers, y'all funny.
How? No. I'm being real with you, and people don't understand.
Nah, it was just like he said.
No, because
I was donating to was out there in the video.
But me personally though, if one thing in my whole career, if I can change, is I should have never.
That's actually my next question.
Like,
look.
Yeah, the one thing I would change is as much money and effort I put into trying to break him down to keep that shit going. I could have simply just gave him that and just told him to do something great for himself and go be what you need to be. That's my biggest regret, because I was that at a point in time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that arrogant not to remember. Like, that's the only regret I have as a rapper is I wish that instead of me talking about his pens, I would have took $1,500 and said, hey, look, you an upcoming artist, you young, look, take this, try to find you a feature, like, you know what I'm saying? But instead, I allowed the internet to navigate that situation. And that's like the biggest mistake I feel like I made because I was dead at a point in time. Like,
you even said you made money off his pants. What was that about?
I did make money off of that. That turned me into an artist. Like, you got to realize, like, I didn't have to go through what these niggas is going through. Like, I didn't have to grind. I didn't have to do none of that. I made a post and it made my name. So I made a post, made awareness to my name. My album 8 months later and made $15,000 off that album. So I make money off of that. Like, no matter how I want to look at it, like, that post catapulted me into the top 5 rappers.
For those that don't know, what did you say about his jeans?
No, I just said he wore the same jeans, and I shouldn't have done that because he's 21 years old. When I was 20, like, it was a point in time in my life where I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? 3 years prior to me making that post, I was homeless. So I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say that openly. Like, I'm not saying this because I want to be cool with him or none of that. I was dead wrong as a man to a younger man. I should have never done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near 10 years older than him. At least 7 years older than him. So that's why I was like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look back on shit and you, like, one thing you can't do is run from the nigga in the mirror.
Yeah, that's right.
Your mistakes, and the only reason why I say it's a mistake, because instead of me showing discipline and authenticity as a grown-ass man, I showed negativity. I showed, like, trying to break somebody down.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what I just went through on the internet is similar. Like what I just went through on the internet.
They said Prince now, be honest.
No, that's how she spelled P nice. Yeah, so, like.
Oh, that is how she spelled it. Pretty nice. I was like, Prince.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I regret as a rapper. I mean, but
it's up there too.
It helped me, but the biggest, yeah. So that's how I look at that.
Wow, honestly. That was actually big of you.
Yeah, like I always like I could have said that in a post, but I don't feel like I want people to see it coming from me. You know what I'm saying? That's like, like I said, that's the only, like, anything else I done, I don't take it back. I only took that back because you got to respect any man's grind that's trying to provide for his family. So that's the reason why I regret that.
guys try to put on the internet, some of y'all wearing the same wigs again with the same glue. Some of y'all wearing the same, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be liking to talk about people. And if you see somebody, if you see the whole internet making them go viral and talking negative about them, you jump right on the bandwagon.
Look at what just happened to me.
Yeah.
Was you aware of that?
No.
You don't know what you have no idea.
You talking about yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
Oh no, nothing.
Hold on, what happened yesterday?
No, that didn't have nothing to do with you.
What was it? What happened yesterday?
Nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with you. So I was like, I talk about it.
All right, what is it? I'm curious now. What happened
we'll
yesterday?
talk about it later.
No, I'm talking about when they try to say me and the kids and all that shit.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
You mean to tell me you didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
Everybody's seen it. It had like through all platforms. It had like over 100,000 shares.
Mm-mm. I didn't see it.
Oh, but
He said,
that was my karma though.
That's what you
and
believe?
I know for a fact it was my karma. That's why I
Okay.
stood 10 toes in it. I didn't run from it or nothing. I know this shit wasn't true, but I didn't.
So what did they say you did?
They tried to say I sex trafficked my like 10-year-olds.
Oh, I didn't know they was talking about you.
Oh, you seen it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said but that was my karma for all the antagonizing, all the homes I didn't I didn't make I didn't fucked up happy homes.
Oh, you know what? What's wild is it went over my head when somebody asked me if I was gonna have a sex trafficker on the podcast. I was like, now come on now, y'all know I'm not finna put no sex trafficker on it.
Damn, that's
So I'll just put a sex trafficker on the couch.
Nah, I'm not a sex trafficker. So,
Okay, so let's clear this up.
Yeah.
Then why would they say it?
Because, all right, I'm gonna sum it all up. This is where the gay allegations come from. This is where all this is coming from. It's a dude in Tulsa, right? He was picking on Kanad, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Kanad like 18. You feel what I'm literally doing the same thing I did to June to an 18-year-old. The same exact thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I just was like, and when I interviewed him, he had his camera, had me on his stories. And I was like, hey, this person, get your money up and flash your money. Hey, man, go do something for your kids you ain't seen in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And...
But I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, I said go get your money up and do something for them kids you ain't did nothing for them.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went on a rampage. Like, it's so crazy that a cameraman, I shot a video. Shout out to this person. Her name is Justice Williams. I didn't even know she was underage and none of that, right? And she got in the video, right? When we got awareness that she was underage, I deleted the video.
Good.
There was a feature I paid. I actually paid for that feature, and I put money into that.
And you
And I what?
nothing. I'm gonna say this though.
What?
And anybody that's shooting, I shoot videos, and I learned this from my wife because my wife is in school. She's actually a director. And anybody that you have in your videos, I don't give a fuck how close y'all are. Y'all need to see paperwork.
Yeah, nah. We was at a car wash, and she just like, hey, I know how to twerk.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you right. But
That's why they keep extra of them things that you gotta sign. You gotta literally
you have to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me being
that way it'll stop all of that. Oh damn, because that just happened with Booch. Yes, that's what I was talking about. That's what just happened, and it was just like it wasn't even on the. To me, it's not on the artist. It's on the videographer. If you are shooting video, then you as the videographer have to have each one of the people that's in the video that you are shooting to sign paperwork saying that they're going to be in this video and their age.
Yeah, but
sign off.
See, but this is the thing though.
Okay.
With this particular video, she didn't do nothing wrong. Like she didn't do nothing.
Godmama's cousin, Justice Williams.
Yeah, like she like do interviews and shit like that. She's an influence on the internet, from my knowledge, right? She see two dudes from her town that's established artists said, "Hey, can I be in your video?"
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So when her auntie sees the video, her auntie makes a big ass post. This is over a year ago. Her auntie make a big ass post and tag me in it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, hey, can you call me? So I get the auntie on the phone. She explained to me. I said, ma'am, look, you can ask her. It ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing ever happened. I don't know her outside this video. Talk to her father. Everything. Right? It's all good. This is done with. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nino, a cameraman, sends him the video. He posts the video on his platform. So everybody say, oh, that nigga a pedophile. Right? That nigga a pedophile. Then the person that was over my fan page sends him a message, says I sex traffic kids. And Nino takes all of this and put it out there, right? With his fingers crossed, hoping.
Facts
Without, where's the victims? You feel what I'm saying? Look, she just said that's my niece godmama. And
but is she saying that she's not a victim, or is she
nah?
Oh.
I
was just trying to say.
Where's these families at saying that this shit is real and my daughter is a victim of this man?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting the case. Like my bond would have been revoked.
Mm-hmm.
Just for them to do it, serve an investigation and have me under their custody. They can do that by, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was that, right? That was there with her. You feel what I'm saying? No funny shit, none of that, right? Nino, he just wanna, you know, he like a fan. And the funny part, he interviewed me like a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. He interviewed me around the time. He interviewed me after I dropped that video, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got an interview on YouTube.
Now, let me ask you this. This is one of my questions. Why didn't you let him test your diamonds? Was it fake?
No, it wasn't fake. I knew more people would talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand this internet shit by the back of my hand. You feel what I'm saying? I know for a fact that a nigga who refused to do something in the interview is going to get more views than a nigga that does it.
So if I tested him right now with my diamond tester,
you got one?
I was just asking.
I mean, I don't. Like you're not a person.
You got one?
You're not a person that's searching for clout. I wouldn't.
No.
Like that nigga was seeking for clout, so I gave him what he wanted. More people wanted to see me say nah. You feel what I'm saying? More people wanted to see me say no. Then, all right, you feel me? But that's how you gotta look at that shit. This jury is 3 years old. But that's how you gotta look at it though. You know what I'm saying? Like her, like I see a comment. She's like, I know where she at right now. Like I'm not gonna get into everything about that person because of like the lawsuit I have filed. She's part of my petition. Like I'm suing everybody that was saying these things about me and her. Slandering. It's called defamation of
character. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So right now they just doing financial investigation on all the people who shared it and said they was a part of it, and then that's when they gonna come in and all right, this person is worth suing. There ain't no point in you spending money to sue these people who don't have no money. So that's where we at right now. So that's why. But like I said, it was never. You know what I'm saying? Like congratulations to her. It's Mother's Day and she's carrying a child. Congratulations to her. You know what I'm saying? But this is the things like people got to watch the internet. Like you can't allow it to dictate your life because like right now
that could have really ruined your career, your character, your.
I mean, it did though. It didn't ruin it, but I lost a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But that's karma though, because I did some bullshit to get a head start of everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody knew who I was because that nigga be popping shit. Woo. I didn't put the grind in to build that reputation. Like I just made one post and so that was karma. Like people don't understand. It's like karma is like a fucking snail, a deadly snail that is coming after you for the rest of your life. And when it catch you, it's something catastrophic is going to fucking happen. It know your every whereabouts and everything you doing, and it's just take time to catch up to you. So that's what that is. That's what that's about.
Now, has any of your jewelry that you ever worn been fake?
Yeah, when I was younger, like who didn't wear fake jewelry? Like
I still do.
Like anybody that say I've never worn nothing fake is a motherfucking lie. Like, I used to go to Mid-K and get the dolphin earring. I only got one earring. I would get one dolphin earring in high school.
Like I said, the dolphin. It says no, she's She's not. She had the baby and she has 3 kids. Okay.
Oh, we talking about 2 different people then. Like, I ain't gonna put all her business on her. But it's something I will tell
How many people
you.
you done traffic?
Damn, that's cold.
You said he talking about different people.
She said she has the baby, she has 3 kids. The person I'm talking about has 0 kids. Like, so we talking about 2 total different people. Yeah, we talking about 2 total different people, but
okay.
Yeah. But
now, has anybody? You say somebody had tried to rob you before. You got that all settled from like out the streets, or you was like, you know what? I'm just gonna press charges on them.
No, I ain't never pressed charges on a nigga rob me. You can look that up on Transits.
Janelle, did you see the post? Yes, I did. We will be there. We will be there in Tulsa, for sure.
Man, that's my nigga too, man. That's my classmate.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But nah. What you want to talk about that? What happened with that?
I do. I also want to ask, how do you feel about the deaths that's been happening in Tulsa and the things that's happening in Tulsa?
Which death?
Just period. I mean, it was a young lady named Diamond, I think.
Diamond? How'd she pass?
I think, honestly, I didn't get a chance to see exactly what it was, but I heard that she was young.
How'd she die? What happened to her?
I think she either got killed or...
Yeah, it's just like, what we don't understand, though, is every choice we make come with a consequence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's tragic. Like, Mashaya, like, that's my nigga. Like, that's my classmate. In high school, her sister, like, was a sister to me and my brothers and stayed at our mama house from time to time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like...
Right.
But one thing we got to understand is people, like, we here for the experience. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to deal with death. You're supposed to deal with shortcomings. You're supposed to deal with all these different things in life. It's supposed to happen to us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't run from your judgment day. You know, and I hate, like I actually was downtown and seen a kid get killed because of a bad choice he made. You know what I'm saying? A kid.
What's that got to do with mom?
No. I'm going off of choices. Like,
I was gonna say because Leon killed her.
Yeah, no. Her situation, we're not talking about her with the choices. Hers is a tragedy, and that should never happen. It should never. A man and a woman should never even be having an altercation in any type of way. Right. As a man, you should be able to diffuse that situation. But for some reason, he was threatened. That's why I go back early in the interview when I said a lot of men isn't comfortable and know they self. He felt fear from her. That's why he did what he did. It wasn't I don't even need to know the police report, autopsy, none of that. I can tell you from looking at reading a sentence about reading a topic, a woman is dead, man is the cause of her death. He was in fear. He was in fear for it. They ain't gonna pull a gun or a weapon on anybody if they're not in fear. That's just common sense. Yeah, and I'll be at that funeral too.
Yeah, we was all in the same yard together.
Yeah, I'll definitely be at her funeral. That's like family. Yeah. That is family.
Now, you was the face of the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, I know.
One point.
Yeah, I know.
Can you tell some of the people about that?
About me being the face of it?
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, there's some people that... No, for real.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that didn't know that. I was the face of Tulsa chapter with Mario and Angie Pitts. And those are 2 relationships I have to this day. That's because of, like, us as black people, we don't stick together enough. Like, we should be more mad when we see each other kill each other than another race kill us. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me personally at the time, I had some really legal shit going on, but I felt it was important to stand tall with them because if you look at Jesus' disciples, they all wasn't good people. Like, if you look at all what is it, 13 of them might come somewhere around there. It was a killer, a robber, a dealer, a scammer. It was all these men were doing wrong, and they were all his disciples, and to this day will be praised for the rest of eternity for it. Yeah, so, you know.
I mean, let's get into detail about it. What did it do for your life? How did you feel about that?
It felt amazing. Like, I got to travel the United States, and like, every time something bad happened, with a black person, unjustified, or that justice was due, we had to go out, say speeches, march, have the march, have the protest, and just different things. And I got to understand different cultures. I got to understand how blessed we are to live in Oklahoma versus Maryland, like Baltimore, California. Like, these is places I done been. Like, when Freddie Gray died, I went to Baltimore to speak in front of like thousands of people, you know, to motivate an angry crowd that's ready to kill the whole police department. You and 30 other people, it's y'all job to diffuse their emotions and let them know that justice will be served. Don't act don't act off emotion. Like this shit, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot about my life. A lot of people just, you know, but it's like, now that I'm who I am today, it's like hard to look at them same people in the face. Like, I'm like a walking contradiction.
You feel?
I know I'm a walking contradiction.
But you just explained to us how Jesus hung with.
Yeah. I understand that, but you gotta look at it like this.
Okay.
You gonna say a speech, right? You say it should be no drugs in our community. We need to stop this. We need to stop that, right? And then you become a rapper that's glorifying that same thing that you once stood against.
And you didn't never think to just change your music, or?
I mean, but that's...
You decided to glorify that.
Nah, but that's what was selling. Like, I had the...
Right, but you didn't... That was what you figured would sell the most.
I don't think that if I would have came out rapping about...
being the face of Black Lives Matter.
Damn, you got a point. It probably would have helped me.
What?
But a lot of people don't know that I was.
But if you would have started off like that, don't you think you would have been the person that you were aligning yourself to be? Remember earlier when I asked you if you knew who you was, if you were awakened, how are you awakened if after you was the face, you turned that face away and you started rapping about everything that you was against?
Yeah, because I started to become, I became that.
Okay.
It wasn't that I was doing it for the money, because I didn't see no money for this music shit for a while, but I became that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what.
Who are you now?
Who am I now?
Yeah.
Which side? P Nice or Paul Boyd?
Who we want to know who you are. Are you two different people? Are you a Gemini? Or are you?
It's two sides to me. I have a split personality.
Okay, was you diagnosed with that?
Yeah, I'm diagnosed with a split personality.
You daddy. So,
My baby.
who are you 90% of the day?
90% P Nice.
Okay, so who is P Nice?
P Nice is like arrogant,
Okay.
cocky, obnoxious, careless, and just like feel like P Nice. Like, I'm gonna sum it up for you. P Nice, like, are you into spiritual things?
Yes.
Or you know how in your past life, like each sign, Capricorns, whatever, you have another sign.
Okay.
You was somebody in a past life, right?
Okay.
You know what P Nice believe he was in a past life?
Who?
Pablo Escobar. I'm trying to tell you. No, I'm being realistic with you.
Okay.
We being serious. No capping on the couch, right?
Okay, facts.
Yeah. P Nice really believed that. Like, I'm infatuated with Central American. I'm too infatuated with Central America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really infatuated with this shit. Like, from Honduras, Sinaloa, Guatemala, all these different places. Like, I'm in love with all the shit. Like, when I have a child, he's gonna have a Mexican name. You know what I'm saying? But see, you have to understand it about P Nice though. I do have a split personality. So like, Paul is more laid back, humble, and P Nice was created to protect Paul, but it kind of got to a point where I couldn't control it. That's why I'm in the trouble I'm in today with my case, because she was dating Paul until P Nice clicked in at the wrong time and it went left.
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who was the face of Black Lives Matter?
Paul.
So, but do you really want to be Paul?
That's just hard because, like, see,
Because
Paul,
you don't want to let go of P Nice.
No, it's not that I don't want to let go. See, P Nice is here to protect. It's like my ultra ego. It's to
Do
protect.
you need protection right now?
Nah, it's not that I need it.
So what
it's
is he protecting?
Because it's like, you ever seen Nutty Professor?
Okay. Do you get fat
it was
at nighttime?
no. It was a point of time where he didn't need Buddy Love no more.
Right. So when are you gonna realize that you don't need
No,
P-Nice
I know
anymore?
for a fact I don't. Like, look.
Okay.
Monday through Friday, from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m., my career, my job gets Paul.
So that's the only time Paul.
Go home, get in the shower.
You wash Paul off and get into P Nice.
No lie, and then I wake up
What?
as Paul. No lie. For real, I lost somebody I really like. I lost somebody I really love behind P Nice. Like you gotta understand, like, this is somebody I had future plans with.
Right, and you
This
even then you was like, you know what, P Nice, you ain't gotta go. You gonna stay.
Nah.
I would have been like, P Nice, you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Like people that follow me then seen I was off the internet for about a while. I was off the internet for a long time. No posts, no pictures, no nothing, right?
But was you on the internet as Paul or P Nice?
Nah, I wasn't getting on the internet because I was living life for Paul.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then one day it surfaced and it was nothing I could do about it. It was like, you know how you can be sleeping, you just jump up like, oh shit, what's that calling on me? Like, I'm telling you, something just clicked.
P Nice came out of you?
Yeah, and maybe I should have been honest with her and let her know that I was diagnosed with a split personality. She didn't know that. Nobody knew that until now.
Wow. I'm blown away.
Yeah, I just don't take the meds for this shit. Like, I really have
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, I have a split personality.
It was the way you did the little
See, because you gotta realize this is like this. Paul stopped in like 2018, 2019, and I was P Nice for 5 years straight. I wasn't that same person no more.
Who are you right now?
I mean, I'm P Nice. That's who I decided I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. That's.
So it's no more Black Lives Matter.
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yes.
I don't think
Because I've been talking about finding leaders and us really leading shit and doing shit to change our community, but we have to really be. We can't be like, yeah, let's do this, and then they going to checking in our closet and we got all these motherfucking skeletons.
Right,
so yeah, I want to know.
It's like this. Check it out. It's like this.
Okay.
Paul is the leader, and I always have. Like, if you go look on my old Facebooks before I was ever P Nice. Like, I was donating, I was fundraising.
Wait, what year did P Nice? You said 2020?
Nah, like 2008. When I lost everything, I created P Nice. Was in the shelter and shit. That's where P Nice.
So
was
you
created.
left the shelter and became a pimp.
But that already was something I did in my previous life. But I let that shit go to be a positive role model in my community.
Okay.
But,
and you said, fuck these positive role models, these kids.
Yeah, nah, it's like when you at the bottom, you at the worst in your life, and you taking that walk and you talking to yourself and you like, fuck that bitch. Fuck all that shit. Fuck every like, ain't nobody here for you. You alone. You kind of develop a sense of survival. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I laid in that shelter. I had probably 1 outfit to my name, 2 jackets, a pair of socks, and I had some David L. Moss sandals on for when they let me out of jail. I didn't have no tennis shoes. I was in jail like a month. By the time I made it back to that apartment, they had already cleaned it out. I ain't got no clothes, no nothing. I don't want my mama to know this. You know what I'm saying? So I walked from that shelter. I'll never forget this. I got up and I told myself, I ain't gonna stop walking until I knock me a bitch.
You mean like
she gonna be my woo-wop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I walked.
And then the woo-wop begins.
Yeah, and it began. Then I was P Nice all the way up to, like, I was on and off. Like, I was hiding P Nice from an individual and she was getting a whole different side of me.
You was hiding like it was another relationship.
No, and she would always say that, like, I know it's another side of you. Like, I know people, like.
And you'd be like,
She
no,
was like, who am I getting today? P Nice or Paul? And I'm like, man, you tripping. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But she did.
Yeah, she really knew this shit. Like, and one day, on Valentine's Day, it came out. Like, it just came. Like,
You backhanded her or something?
Nah.
You said it came out like you.
No, it just came out like it was like I lost it because it's like I had something trapped, like caged inside of me. And
when it came out, how did it come out? What did you do? What did you say? You said it like you attacked her or some shit.
No, I didn't.
Fucking beast mode?
I didn't never put my hands on her. Okay. I don't hit women. I was raised by a woman.
You woke up and you was like, I need you to sell this pussy.
Nah, but be nice. It ain't all about pimping with be nice.
Oh.
Look, I just woke up and was like, you know what? Like, I just woke up and it was like out of frustration of like this, like your dog. You keep your dog in a dark room in a cage for 6 months. You just slide him food and water. And at some point, he know how to eat and survive. But when that dog finally get out that fucking cage, it's not that he's going to be aggressive towards you. He's just not going to give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it was. Like, It was a literal dog, or you No,
felt like that?
That's how P Nice felt. Like, you probably wouldn't expect that. I really didn't want that to come out, but...
It's okay.
Yeah, I do have a split personality. And, you know, like, I just told her, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what the fuck I am? Like, that's what came out. That's the side of me. You know what the fuck I am? Like, I don't need this shit. I don't like being that type of nigga. Like, I want to be this.
What type of nigga was you?
A gentleman.
You don't like being a gentleman.
I mean, P Nice don't, but Paul love that. No,
like, tell me what was a gentleman and what he don't like about it. Like, what was like?
What was what?
Opening doors. What?
Yeah,
he didn't like
doors, that. Catering.
Like, bitch, get the door your goddamn self.
Flowers, the good morning messages, all that shit. P Nice ain't.
He's sleeping in.
Nah, he ain't sleeping in, but he like.
I ain't texting not a soul unless it's bringing money.
None of that. Like.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you was basically tired of
like,
giving her.
Around her, it's none of this. No watches, none of that.
It's bare neck.
No jewelry. Look, no jewelry, no arrogant, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm fucking her, I don't even drive my Benz. Like, no bullshit. Like, she had got a whole nother side of me, and it was like I had a mental breakdown.
A whole car and everything for Paul. Paul had his own car.
Yeah, he drove an Impala. Like, I'm telling you, this is a real. Like, I had to go get help for this shit. Like, because
how do you feel like you're doing now?
I'm wonderful because I accepted it.
You accepted that you're just gonna be.
No, I accepted what I am. Instead of trying to make a difference in these two people, they just together now. So if I wake up tomorrow and I don't feel like doing something, that's just what it is. Instead of making up excuses saying it's my personality. Yeah, I have a personality disorder. I'm gonna be honest. Because I kept, in my head, I just kept going, like, dealing with certain shit, and instead of going to drugs, I just created something else, like, that walk tall, not give a fuck, like, really, with no care in the world, like, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you feel like if you was to get somebody in your life that you can be, you know, who you are, or who you choose to be?
Who I choose to be?
Mm-hmm. And they'll accept you?
I mean, I think any woman will accept it. Okay. It's not that they won't accept it, it's just I was hiding it. And
now you can be yourself, though.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll take you back, or do you want her back?
Nah, she ain't taking me back. She hate me, actually. She actually hate me now. Because she didn't think it was, like, like I cussed out real bad. Like I cussed out so bad. She called the police. Told them I did something to her. When they got there, they took pictures of her. There's nothing wrong with her. None of that. Like I just hurt her. Like I said some shit to her. That, like how do you? Let me ask you this: do you run out of ways to say I'm sorry?
No.
Well, I did.
No. If I'm sorry, like
I couldn't apologize.
Figure out. I apologize. I want to make it right. Anything like, if I was to ever do something to upset my wife, and she was like, you know,
if you said a fraction of what I said,
I wouldn't do no stuff like that.
I know you wouldn't, but I'm just telling you, if a person said that shit to you and said the thing, like took the deep conversation and secrets and threw them in your face about yourself, like it's hard to come back from that. I'm not even gonna try to come back from that. I just moved on. Like it ain't no point, cause you would never trust me again. So what's the point? Once trust is broken, it ain't no return.
That's not necessarily true for those that's listening. You actually can earn somebody's trust back.
Yeah, like if you cheat on them or something, but you like I talk shit. Never mind. I ain't gonna put it all out there. Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. Never mind. I just said things that I should have said. We're gonna put it at that.
And you don't think she'll forgive you, or you just don't forgive yourself?
She hit me in my head with a pole after I said this shit. Like that's how I know. Like I'm telling you, that's how bad it was.
I mean, you deserved it.
I deserved it. Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah, if you said it, you deserved it. Boop, boop. Yeah. Now, I got a few more questions if you got a couple more minutes for me.
I got plenty of time for you.
Period. Y'all make sure that y'all follow my guest, PNP Nice on Facebook. Follow him on all social media. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. He came all the way from Tulsa. So if you in the city, y'all come, or from Turley. So if you in the city, y'all make sure y'all show him some love when he goes out tonight. Give him some love.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out tonight.
Also, the ladies that be selling that pee, holla at this pee. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, like, tag, fan base, Twitter. Follow me on all social media. All the mothers that's tuning in right now, I love you so much. And happy Mother's Day for the mothers that's watching, except for my mother if you ended up tuning in.
Damn.
And my last couple
Damn, that hurt.
my last couple questions is, you was one of the first motherfuckers that did Off the Porch.
I was the first person in Oklahoma to do Off the Porch.
Yeah.
I was the
What
first.
did that do for your career?
I started getting paid after that.
Yeah, I know that's
But the story, the origins behind the story is so crazy because like
I would like to know.
I was rapping in Tulsa and when nobody's supporting my shit, so I thought
Right.
like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. So I took my last $30,000 and went to Atlanta and set up a lot of shit for a whole week. And by the time I left Atlanta, I had built relationships that made me a lot of money. So it was all worth it.
Okay. You still have those same relationships?
Yeah. Like right now, if I want to go on tour or whatever, I met booking agents through that, like booking managers. So like, I can go do a show anywhere. They'll pay me $1,000 to open up for somebody.
Okay. Now, what advice could you give another artist that would like to do that for their career?
Just be true to yourself. Like if you can afford it, like the route I took, a lot of people probably can't take that route because that was an expensive route. You know what I'm saying? I pay Off the Porch $8,500 because I had no followers when I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like that. Are you willing to do that? I didn't get a dime carrying myself the way I carry myself. The clubs, like I went out to clubs and I seen some celebrities in the section. I spent $3,500 on sending them bottles. Like this is no bullshit. I spent $3,500 sending them bottles, and they invited me to their section. And then later on that night, said, "Man, pull up to the studio." I go to the studio, and instead of talking to the rappers, I'm talking to the producers. I'm talking to the beat maker. I'm talking to the management. I ain't even talking to the rapper. This is a nigga that probably, if I did a song with him, could have put me on, but I wasn't ready to get on. I didn't know what I was doing, so that shit worked out for me in my favor. And then when I moved to Houston, it just took me to a whole nother level.
Where was your favorite place out of the three?
what's the three? Atlanta, Houston, and what?
Sterling.
Houston. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I fucking love Houston.
Okay. What would you say is your hottest song right now?
I don't have no hot songs. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm more of a entertainer and an influencer than a rapper.
Mm.
I only rap just to have content.
Mm.
To create. I do it for the content. I shoot videos for the content. Like, I go to the studio right now and make a bullshit song just because I know I got to shoot a video next week.
Mm.
And it's just the content. Me putting this shit on and, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. So, give the people that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like now I get booked to host concerts. I don't even have to rap no more. I get booked to host a concert.
I know that's right.
So,
how can somebody book you?
they just reach out to me. I always promote.
You not under management?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm just now, like, this last month and a half, like, able to deal with my split personality shit without a therapist or any of that, because I've accepted what I am in all shape, forms. So prior to that, I couldn't have a manager, because when they sit down, they're talking to a whole different person.
Mm.
And then when I do my shit, I'm a whole nother person that never even had that conversation. So how can I? That's why, like, the girl who sent the messages through Instagram, she quit because she said I was unmanageable. Because 1 minute she will be having a fucking 7-hour conversation with somebody, and then the next minute she look up, this is a whole nother person. This is a whole nother person, from the way he dressed, the way he talked, the way he walked. Everything about him is completely different. So that's why I have management.
Now, my last question before we leave is, having a split personality, what does that do for your life? Like, what has it been? Has it been crippling? Has it been manageable? Has it been?
I mean, it's manageable now because it's not as bad. Like, I don't have the split personality to where, like, I'm fucking insane.
Okay.
I just have it's more of a, they diagnosed it as split personality, but it's more of a like thrive for attention, because it was a point in time where I was nothing.
So attention seeker.
Yeah, but it's split personality. Like,
It's just an attention seeker.
I think the worst thing, they actually diagnosed me though.
Oh, no, I believe you.
But look,
I'm telling you that they different, though.
I think the worst thing about it is it's going to be hard to be in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah. Doesn't that scare you? Don't you want to be in a relationship, have kids? Somebody with your big old brown eyes and them big busted old lips?
Yeah, but it ain't going to happen like that right now. You know, I still got to get over the situation I was in. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still have to move forward. I can't just go
Are
around.
you in therapy for that?
No, I don't think I need therapy. I gotta allow my heart to move on. Like, I said shit towards her and a child that I don't think I can ever be forgave for. I wouldn't even respect a person that forgives somebody for what I said.
I'm not about to play with you.
It was that bad.
Now, my last question is, if you could change one thing that actually happened in your life, I'm talking about out of everything that's ever happened, past, present.
Honestly, I would have stayed on the path I was in 2017.
With Paul?
Yeah, I would be somewhere else in life.
You would be
now.
Paul.
Yeah, I'll probably be like
I knew you wanted to be Paul.
in New York City somewhere, wearing suits every day.
Right, Paul.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Because
what? That's fucked up. You ain't even bring Paul. I couldn't meet Paul. Well, Paul, I hope you hear me. It was a pleasure to have y'all on the couch.
Nah, it's just, no. He's just too laid back. Like, he's not.
Paul would have been perfect.
He wears slacks and shit like that.
Paul is perfect. Wearing slacks. That's my dog right there. Corduroys, too?
Depends.
See? He wear Depends.
No, depends on.
Oh, it depends. Okay. Now, before we wrap it up, is there anything you would like to tell the people?
Yeah, y'all keep supporting the Couch Chronicles.
Period, where it ain't no fucking limits.
Yes. And y'all, she go live every morning, so, like, let that be y'all morning thing.
Period. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 p.m. Central Time. And then every Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time, we do early mornings on the couch. If you would like to be a guest, I do studio time. We also do mic drops. You up for the challenge today?
A mic drop? I don't have a song to do.
Oh, I got the beats and everything. I'll do it.
Oh, you want me to freestyle? Hold on, let's see what I got.
You up for the challenge?
Let's see. Hold on, let's see what I got in here. Let's see what I got in here. What do I have?
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. If he's up for the challenge, y'all will see the video drop. Y'all have a good Sunday. Y'all, it's Mother's Day. Spend the rest of the day with your mothers if they in your life. And if you are the mother, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that come in consistently to the couch. I love you guys. Have a good day. Period.